She was the most famous glamour model in the land. She's been in the papers on an almost daily basis for 20 years. And it's the first time I've met you. And I thought, gosh, I feel I know so much about you already. But then, of course, I'm thinking, is what I think I know true or not?
Well, it's up to you. You've never met me in the flesh. I always say, don't judge anyone until you've met them in the flesh.
I went through some of the stories in the papers, right? Just to see what level of truth we're dealing with. So can I just run some past you?
Yeah, it might take the whole hour and a half, though.
Katie Price advertises for a nanny for £1,000 a week and a cleaner to look after all of her 5 kids despite financial woes.
Do you know, I heard that today. I have not put any advert out at all looking for a nanny.
£1,000 nanny. OK.
Nope. Anyway, in an advert, who puts out what they want? No, not at all.
No. I'll cross that one off because I'm worried that at the end of this I'm going to think, I don't know you at all.
No, go for it.
Chin credible. Katie Price books in double chin surgery after a boyfriend called her fat.
Which chin? I thought I've only got one, haven't I? So that's another rubbish story.
Blimey. I don't know whether there's a quick fix to tighten the jawline. Is that a thing?
There is one. Yeah.
Okay,
you can have a quick fix, though.
Okay. This is one that I saw genuinely myself and thought, ooh, I want to ask Katie about that. You're now Adam Johnson's agent, the footballer convicted of paedophile stuff.
I'm nobody's agent and I look after myself. And, yeah, I'm not nobody's agent at all, so that's another rubbish story.
Do you have a connection with Adam Johnson? Have you often
his mum and his sister, we ride horses, and I had a horse from his mum, so I just know them horsey basis.
Oh, okay.
But I met Adam, it must have been about 13 years ago.
But you're not, are you
I'm not an agent doing nothing, no.
Helping him a bit with his PR?
No.
OK. We're not doing very well. I've not got...
No, go for it. Go and see if there's a true one, but you're not doing good so far. Carry on.
Katie Price to kill off Jordan, because I always want to call you Jordan, but...
See, this is another thing. Jordan is me. But it's just because nowadays there's none of these magazines, men's magazines. It's all online and stuff. So everything's sort of changed. And, yeah, Jordan was when I started, but it's still the same person. I'm still the same person.
I remember the only time we've crossed paths, you were in Radio 2, you were seeing Steve Wright.
I love Steve, yeah.
And being the news show, I had Tony Benn in, who was the veteran Labour. I mean, he was about 80. And he met you in the green room. And he came in to me and said, I've just met the most extraordinary woman. She's just written her second autobiography. And I said, well, gosh, what was her name? And he said, I think it was Gordon. Gordon. So he didn't have a clue. He was so impressed meeting you.
That's so funny.
I know, total. So, OK, here's one more. Katie Price's trainer, Matt Fiddis, in screaming row with wife after Katie asks him to move in and Megan Barton Hansen sends him flowers.
See, this guy...
I don't even understand that headline.
That is so not true. This guy, he wanted to do some fitness pictures with me, so I did them. But he's not my trainer, never will be my trainer. I met him when he was friends with Pete years ago. And
Peter Andre.
Yeah, and that's as far as it goes. It's not my trainer, never will be my trainer. It just, because he does training stuff, he just wanted to do pictures of me training with him, but that's as far as it goes.
So we've got 7 out of 7.
There's not one true story there.
What would you like me to think of you?
I'd like to say to the journalists out there that write these stories, I'm not a robot, I'm human, I have feelings. So sometimes think about what you write, because there's only so much a human can take. But the fact I've been in the industry so much, I have to question myself, is it normal that I have a barrier up to take it all? I don't think that's normal, but I'm so tolerant to it. But it doesn't mean they can have an excuse just to keep writing stuff. It's because I don't react or get lawyers involved.
Sometimes people have a little brush with the tabloid end of things and they think, oh, I can't believe it. They wrote that story and it was untrue.
But the thing is, I have put myself out there.
Yes,
but I have put myself out there.
Yeah.
I do reality shows. So I'm actually not complaining at all. But sometimes just think about what you write, because it's so ridiculously untrue. I mean, the stuff they write about every day, how can one person do, you know?
Yeah.
After work, I go home, cook dinner, have cups of teas at home. Half the stuff they write, how would I even have time to do it?
So then we get all the stuff that you were banned from driving and drink driving and all that. That's all true.
I wasn't. That's another thing. I was drunk in charge of a car, but yet the media said no, it's completely different. And the media said I got done for drink driving. I didn't get drunk.
Because you were in the car.
I was in the back of the car, and because In my car, it's a keyless car. That if you start the car, you can even be outside my car with the key.
Right.
Because I had the key and I was in the car, they do for drunk in charge. But no, never been done for drink driving. I wouldn't drink drive.
Right.